Judge Simulator, 3 more cases for us to judge the people, of course. If you didn't watch the previous episodes, I suggest you to watch the other episodes. I'm gonna put the playlist somewhere here, somewhere above my head. Without saying much more, let's start. Week 10, case 1. 3 people. Excuse me. Fair enough. Done. So now, let's read the details and statement of them. So, Leroy, Felix, criminal record no, mental health positive, national status yes. Emrick, Abraham, criminal record yes, mental health positive, national status no. And then Darian, criminal record no, mental health positive, national status yes. So one of them has criminal record. Let's read the details and statement. Arms trafficking and smuggling. Details. Police, who received a tip-off recently, carried out an operation at the address specified in the tip. A large number of weapons and ammunition were seized during the operation. It has been concluded that weapons and ammunition were manufactured at the specified address. Persons caught during the raid were detained. Statement of Leroy. First of all, I would like to point out that I do not belong to any organization. Before the event, my friend Emrick Abraham called me and said he had a workshop and I should come and see it. So I went to the house in the location he sent me. I couldn't hide my surprise at what I saw next. I had not guessed that the products he produced could be weapons and ammunition. Afterwards, I told him that this was a crime. Fair enough. The police came when I wanted to leave the workshop to avoid being affected by this situation. They detained me before I could explain the situation. Please understand me, I am innocent. Okay. Statement of Emrick Abraham, which is the second guy. Douglas Darian, a friend I had just met, invited me to his workshop, which he said belonged to him. When I asked him about the content of the workshop, he told me that it was an art workshop. Since I love art very much, I was curious and went to his workshop. I didn't know I would encounter something like this. Just as I was getting over my surprise and leaving the weapons workshop, police arrived. They detained him without giving him a chance to talk. I want to make it clear that I have nothing to do with the incident. And then Douglas Darian. I am not guilty of the incident. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Oh, there's more. Those responsible for this incident are individuals named Leroy, Felix, and Emrick Abraham. It's only been a few days since I met these people and they invited me to their workshop. I accepted their invitation, thinking it was an art workshop. After entering the workshop, I was speechless at what I saw. When I wanted to leave the scene, police came and quickly detained us. I have no connection with the workshop. So there are 2 possibilities. 1. Leroy and Abraham are the criminals and are like teaming. 2nd, Douglas Darian is the criminal alone. Do you get what I mean? We have more to investigate. Evidences. A large number of fully automatic rifles and ammunition seized. Fair enough. Oh, text message. I love this. Leroy, what about the shipment? Are there any problems with the weapons and ammunition? First option. I told you. Abraham, the shipment is going very well. There are no problems. Leroy, what's the situation in this workshop? Douglas Darian, no problem. We will produce weapons and ammunition quickly and make them ready for shipment. Abraham, is everything alright? Douglas Darian, we're making good progress. We will be ready for shipment. So, all of them knew what was going to happen and everyone tried to get away with it by accusing their friends. No digital evidence, I suppose, but let me see. No. Okay, let's talk to them. In all three of your statements, I see that you blame each other. He knows what I'm thinking. Why do you blame each other instead of confessing your guilt? Your Honor, first of all, everything I said is true. I saw the person named Darian at the workshop and we have no prior acquaintance. I had just met Emrick Abraham, and how could I have known it would turn out like this? How long have you been doing this job? I have nothing to do with the incident. I only went to the workshop upon the invitation of my friend, Leroy Felix. Wait. Invitation of Leroy Felix. Emrick. He's lying. I got you. Emrick Abraham's statement says, Darian, a friend I had just met, invited me to this workshop. And now, you're saying I only went to the workshop upon the invitation of my friend Leroy Felix. We already knew that you were a criminal, but lying like this. In your statement, you identified your friend as Darian. I think just like Judge BEHYA, this is amazing. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I got mixed up. I can see it. Exactly what position are you in? My only involvement with the incident is that I was at the scene at the time of the incident. That's all, Your Honor. So, you three are going to jail. I can say much more. This. Arms trafficking and smuggling. So 10 years jail and $100,000 fine for Darian and Leroy Felix, and the other one has criminal record and he's not from the country, so he's gonna get deported. Leroy Felix, guilty, 10 years jail and money. That's it. Now, Darian as well. Yep. And then Emrick Abraham. Deportation. That's it. Done. With 10 case 2. Adam Harold and Jeniffer Jade. Excuse me. Divorce case filed by Jeniffer Jade Harold against her husband Adam Harold. Details. Jeniffer Jade stated that she was subjected to violence by her husband Adam Harold and filed a petition for divorce. Jeniffer Jade stated in her petition that the reason for the divorce was that the trust in her husband was shaken and that the promises her husband made her to her as some marriage criterions were not fulfilled. Additionally, Jeniffer Jade stated that she was faithful to her husband throughout their marriage and did not have any difficulty in fulfilling his wishes. Only that? Fair enough, a divorce. Because she was faithful to her husband throughout their marriage, but he didn't do the same, and she was subjected to violence. Bruises and rashes due to impact in various parts of the body, broken pinky finger. Let's ask them questions. Could you briefly explain the promises your husband made to you as a marriage criterion? My husband lied to me about many things, including... Yeah. On what issues in your life did he lie to you? Your Honor, Adam and I promised each other before we got married that we would not have intercourse, and he lied to me about many things. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this. What? What? Yeah. Is that the reason you want to end the marriage? Not only that, when my husband did not enjoy our relationship, he used violence against me without my consent and blamed it on his incompetence. Is it true that you used violence against your wife? No, I'm not. My wife argued that I was below average, and she constantly used it against me. Once she threatened to tell this to my friends. I think you two are both crazy. So I suggested that she could... Yeah, with a friend of mine. She said she was open to it. The fuck? She said this situation would not harm our relationship. Then she asked me, "Excuse me, what's going on? Ladies, calm down." F in the comments for the judges that have to deal with this every day. In the face of his statement, I accepted his request. What the fuck? What? But while watching them, I succumbed to my anger and committed violence against my wife. I regret it very much. I love my wife very much and I don't want to divorce her. Okay, you two are crazy. You two are crazy. I mean, you are crazy, your wife is a bitch. So, what can I do? What the hell? You two have problems. Let me see. Continuation of their marriage. No divorce and no alimony payments. Divorce, monthly alimony payment of $1,000 to Jeniffer Jade. This is tricky, you know? Continuation of their marriage is not good. Even though the guy wants it, it's not good. I mean, she clearly doesn't want you, bro. She clearly doesn't. No. No divorce and no alimony payments. You won't divorce, you won't pay anything. So it's literally the same as decision 1. And then, divorce and Adam Harold's monthly alimony payment of $1,000 to Jeniffer Jade. Let's think about just like real life's judges and law. Even though it doesn't really mean it for beating the shit out of her, he still did, so he needs to pay her. Now, she doesn't want the bro. So, the best we could do would be a divorce. And he needs to pay her, so decision 3. Divorce and Adam Harold's monthly alimony payment of $1,000 to Jeniffer Jade. I think that is the best option. I hope you are understanding what I'm saying. She doesn't want bro. And it's not good for both of them to continue their marriage. It's... yes. Yeah, decision 3. Week 10, case 3. Let me just do this before. Now, let's read this. Esteban Albon. Criminal record yes, mental health positive, national status yes. Fraud. A person named Arturo Max, who thought that his vehicle had a mechanical fault, took his vehicle to the repair shop called Regular Auto to detect and fix the problem. After 2 days, the repair shop notified Arturo Max that the repairs were completed and stated that he could take delivery of the vehicle. Arturo Max, who received the vehicle, wanted to sell the vehicle 1 week later. He received a report about the vehicle from the expert company before the sale. The person named Arturo Max, who saw that 3 parts of the vehicle were changed in the report, filed a lawsuit against the repair shop called Regular Auto, which he held responsible. Seems fair. You only had to change the parts that the person who was paying asked you to change. Statement of Arturo Max. It's been about 1 month since I purchased my vehicle. Since the malfunction light came on, I took it to the repair shop called Regular Auto. They said there was a simple mechanical fault in the vehicle. They repaired it and delivered my vehicle within 2 days. Afterwards, I decided to sell the vehicle and applied for an expert. The expert report revealed that there were 3 changed parts. This is not possible because I bought the vehicle from the dealer with 0 kilometers. I think it was replaced at the repair shop. Statement of Esteban Albon. When the vehicle came to us, the malfunction light was on. We said we could fix it and deliver it in a day or 2, and we did. We were very surprised when we received notice that a lawsuit had been filed against us. We did not remove or replace any parts from the vehicle. We think that the victimization is due to the responsibility of the vehicle owner. These accusations are great slanders against a reputable corporate company like us. Expertise report from the time the vehicle was purchased. Original, fake. Okay, so yeah, he actually changed some pieces. He just had to repair the light, right? The invoice from Regular Auto in the name of Arturo Max. You stated that the problem was caused by the irresponsibility of the vehicle owner. Can you explain more what this means? Your Honor, we are a large company that repairs on average 50 vehicles a day. We are not the addressee of such an accusation. The reason I say this is because the vehicle owner does not care enough about his vehicle. Could you explain a little more? I think he may have experienced this grievance at any repair shop he took his vehicle before. I recommend him to choose the repair shops he takes his vehicle to more carefully. He may have experienced grievance at any repair shop he took his vehicle before. But the guy bought the vehicle, it had a malfunction, sent it to Regular Auto. That's it. This one is tricky. I mean, we have enough evidences to send Esteban, right? Yes, we have enough evidences to send Esteban to the jail. Plus, he has criminal record. We need to think about that. Because it happened once, it can happen twice. And I do not believe that it was a false accusation. You get what I meant. Theft, fraud. 4 years jail, but it's gonna be 10 years jail. Yeah, 10 years. Seems fair to me. I think it's fair. Judge BEHYA. $2,000! Fine. Fire. Fair enough, no one no one wants to ask anything, that's nice. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed. And what can I say? See you in the next week.